Hey guys, welcome to our channel Student Impulse, a unique channel to help job seekers, both freshers and experienced professionals. It also helps students to get to know what the skill set they have to improve during their studies, which lands them a dream job after their education.
In this video, I am going to share latest job openings in Bangalore location. It is from Karnataka. So let us discuss one by one in detail. Firstly, Kuving is hiring for sales manager and hub manager positions. So you must have more than 3 years of working experience. And you please go through the skill sets required. Those are mentioned here. If you are eligible for any of the job position, you can share your resume to the provided mail IDs. Next one, Konico Minolto Business Solutions India Private Limited is hiring for Japanese sales executive. Like the candidate must speak a Japanese language and you must have MBA qualifications and also you should have relevant working experience in sales domain like enterprise sales, corporate sales and direct sales etc. And the candidate must have minimum 3 years of working experience. You should have good communicational skills like both Japanese and English, and also you should have excellent Japanese speaking skills with certification. So if you are eligible, you can share your resume to the provided mail ID. Next one, Actualize is hiring for CAD engineer for product design. So the candidate must have 3 to 8 years of working experience from the industries like automobile, bus body building or fabrication industries. And you please go through the job description like qualifications and experience required. If you are eligible for this job role, you can share your resume to the provided mail ID. Next one, there is a job opening for campus recruiter from appraisal. So if you go through the job description, like you should have the ability to hire at an entry level from campuses, like you should have experience in hiring from Tier 1, 2 and 3 campus. And you must have 2 to 3 years of working experience in end-to-end campus recruitment with strong focus on metrics and have managed multiple stakeholders at a hiring manager level and equally comfortable hiring from campus in volume as well as special roles from Tier 1 campus. So if you are eligible, you can share your resume to the provided mail ID. Next one, there is a job opening for design engineer for product design and it is from Actualize. So to eligible for this job role, you must have 3 to 8 years of working experience only in CATIA software and you must have experience from these industries like automobile, bus body building, OEM and fabrication industries. And you please go through the technical competences that you should have. So if you are eligible, you can share your resume to the provided mail ID. Coming to the next one, Conscience Space Solutions is hiring for junior and senior Java developers. So you must have more than 4 years of working experience and also you must have skill sets on core Java, microservices, Spring Boot and app generation. And also you should have skill sets on development and operations, CSIT pipeline, cloud, experience in banking technology domain. And coming to the notice period, it will be immediate to 30 days. So if you are eligible, you can share your resume to the provided mail ID. Next one, big pharma jobs having vacancies for different positions. So let's have a look. First one, they are hiring for assistant manager for regulatory affairs OSD and EU market. So to eligible for this position, you must have 7 to 9 years of work experience and the salary will be up to 12 lakhs per annum. Coming to the next one, for the position of executive for regulatory affairs OSD and EU market. The candidate must have 4 to 6 years of working experience and the salary will be up to 6 lakhs per annum. So if you are eligible for any of the job position, you can share your resume to the provided mail ID. Next one, Amiga Informatics is hiring for automation testing. So the candidate must have experience on Selenium, Java, TestNG, Maven, API and Jenkins, and you must have more than 5 years of work experience, and the notice period will be immediate to 15 days. So if you are eligible, you can share your resume to the provided mail ID. Next one, Brilio is hiring for highly skilled IT recruiter. So the candidate must have more than 5 years of work experience and the notice period will be maximum 15 days. So if you are eligible, you can share your resume to the provided mail ID. Next one, TeamBright is hiring for product manager. So the candidate must have more than 5 years of work experience, and you please go through the key skill sets required, and the salary will be 14 to 18 lakhs per annum. So if you are eligible, you can share your resume to the provided mail ID. Next one, Crescendo Group having vacancies for sales and marketing roles. So let us discuss one by one in detail. So for the position of Chief Revenue Officer for online media, they are looking for a professional who has grown and has managed revenue streams through sponsored content, events, IPs, display ads, and many more for online media and digital first company. So next one, for the position of growth marketing like fintech and startup, the candidate must have more than 5 years of work experience, and they are looking for a professional holding experience in growth marketing, either working on the user acquisition front or user retention or reactivation front. So if you are eligible for any of these job position, you can share your resume to the provided mail ID. Next one, Amiga Informatics is also hiring for Redot Linux. So this position is for the MNC. So to eligible for this job role, the candidate must have skill sets like you should have primary skills DTAC, Linux, JLinux, AIX, OpenShift and AWS, and you must have secondary skills like Ansible, SaltStack, Puppet, MongoDB and MariaDB, and also you should know the scripting languages like Python or Bash, and you must have more than 5 years of work experience, and the notice period will be immediate to 15 days. So if you are eligible, you can share your resume to the provided mail ID. Next one, there is a job opening for ARAS lead from Prolim. So the candidate must have more than 5 years of work experience, and you please go through the job description that is mentioned here. If you are eligible, you can share your resume to the provided mail ID. Next one, Siemens Health needs or hiring quality professionals. So the candidate must have 5 to 10 years of work experience in medical devices quality and regulatory. And you please go through the job description that is mentioned here. If you are eligible, you can share your resume to the provided mail ID. Next one, there is a job opening for test engineer from Conscience Space Solutions. So the candidate must have more than 8 years of work experience, and you must have skill sets on data migration, ETL testing, Informatica, Python and Spark, and also you should have skill sets on Snowflake, Teradata, cloud experience in banking domain. So if you are eligible, you can share your resume to the provided mail ID. Next one, Smart Express Private Limited is hiring for pickup and delivery head like a PUD head. So to eligible for this job role, you must have graduation or post graduation with more than 8 years of extensive experience in B2B, B2C, D2D and D2C express operations. And you please check out rest of the experience required. If you are eligible, you can share your resume to the provided mail IDs. Next one, Jobvisa is hiring for a SAP basic consultant. So the candidate must have 12 to 15 years of working experience and you must have skill sets on SAP basis consultant, and the salary will be as per market standards. And if we go through the job requirements and responsibilities, you must have minimum 4 to 5 years of experience in SAP basis and you must have handled a full end-to-end SAP technical upgrades, implementations, migrations projects in both ABAP and Java stack. And you please check once rest of the responsibilities and requirements. If you are eligible, you can share your resume to the provided mail ID. That's it in this video, guys. If you like the video, please like, share to your friends and family members who are in need of job. And if you have any queries, please comment in the comment section. And please encourage us to do more videos in your location. Thank you for watching the video.